let's set. Okay, so last time I was talking about class object. So we came to know how to create object and all, right? So you see that this is the picture which I had shown you last time, if you remember.
Yes.
So let me tell you what actually this is the design for the dog, right? So when you make a object of it, the color will be blue, and tail will be 2, price will be 100, right? So what is limitation?
Yes.
As many as dog you can create, no problem. But problem is every dog will have same attribute value. That is called state of the object, right? This terminology I'm going to use a lot. State of the object. State on the object, right? What is the state of the object? State means what is the current value of the attribute. You got a point? What is the
Got it.
current attribute of the value? So limitation is, every attribute has same value. So how you can solve it? We can solve it with the help of constructor. Mhm. So question is,
Yeah.
what is a constructor? Constructor is a special method which assign initial value to the object. That's it. What I said, it is a method. When you make the object, you have we have an opportunity to give initial value to it. You can do with the constructor. Fine. So constructor
Yeah.
definition is clear. It is a method which can give initial state to the object at the time of its creation. Definition I can give you, not a big deal. Okay. So let me write it. Constructor is a special method which assign initial state to the it at the time of its creation. Make sense? So,
Yeah.
once when object is created, you have an option to initialize the attribute to it and with the help of constructor. So, how you write the constructor, right? If you want to write the constructor, we have certain rule. First rule is constructor is a method. Is a method. You guys are with me? You understand? It is a method. That's fine. Second, name should be same as class. No, name must be same as class name.
Class.
There is no choice, right?
Yes.
Name should must be same as class name and no return type. No return type. There's no return type. Make sense?
Yes.
That's it. It is a method. Name should be must be same as class name. Third, then you have to follow this rule. The same program I am going to make with the help of constructor, right? Please let me if it's not clear to you, right? So constructor version of it. Like if you want to write the constructor, I'm going to reconstruct everything is as it is. I'm going to reconstruct it. Mhm. Yeah. So you see, like here, you constructor normally you can write public or not. I told you many times, right? It is optional for you. Then you can write dog. Hmm? Can you see this method? No return type. Name should be same as class name. Is clear to you? Yeah. So public dog. Hmm. And here you can pass the argument to it. First argument is, tell me if it's not clear to you. Color C. Second is T.
Tail.
Integer P. That's it. So C you can assign to the color of it, and in tail you can assign T, and price you can assign P.
Yeah.
Is clear to you?
Yes.
That's nice. That's okay. Anybody have any question query regarding the constructor? Like here, if you want to make the object of it, then how you'll do it now? Like you have choice. You can do dog, d, new, mhm, new dog, mhm, like this. I said you have choice, right? Now you can pass the parameter, right? You say, hey dog, your color should be yellow and tail should be 1 and price should be 89. Please let me know if you have any confusion. So when you make a dog like this, so what happened? Dog is created, right? So this dog will have how many attribute people? 3
3.
attribute. The color, right? Color attribute, yellow you are passing. So yellow in the constructor, yellow will go to the C. Eventually it will go to the color of the object you are creating, right? So this dog becomes a initially at the time of its constructor, initial color was blue, but blue is overridden by yellow. Similarly, tail, right? It is 2 and it is overridden by 1. Similarly, price, it was 100 and overridden by 89. Makes sense to you?
Yes.
So do you understand the constructor? This is constructor, and since you are passing parameter, that's why it is called parameterized constructor. Parameterized constructor. I don't know you got this much or not. Hmm? This is clear,
Yes.
guys? So after new, when you are writing after new, it is constructor. Mhm, mhm. Yep. See, this is the parameterized constructor. I'm going to tell you the concept of default constructor. When you design a class like this, right? And you compile your code, right? You know how to compile code, Java C, and you write class name dog.java, sorry, source code. So once it is converted, after compilation, your source code is converted into Java bytecode. You know it, right? Intermediate code. So once it is converted to Java bytecode, what happened? Compiler, right? Compiler inject a default constructor inside it. What? Class dog. What do you say? It is public. It's not important. But hey, who inject this constructor inside it? Compiler.
Compiler.
This is called default constructor. You see,
Yes.
this is not doing anything. It is just public dog and not taking any parameter, and body definition is a blank. It's not doing anything. This is called default constructor. But default constructor is only injected by the compiler. But we have one rule, right? Default constructor only will come in the picture when you don't write any constructor over here. See, in this class, I don't have any constructor. Then
Mhm.
only default constructor will be injected by compiler, right?
Um,
So this will come. This will come only when. Sorry, this will come only when we do not define any parameterized any constructor. I'm sorry, any constructor inside the class. It's clear. You got confused.
So what's
This
the use
concept.
of default constructor?
Yeah, yeah. What is the use of default constructor? Very good question. I like it. See, when you have to call object, right? Sometime you want to make object like this, right? You always do, but you don't want to pass the constructor, right? You don't want to pass any argument. Then which constructor will come in the picture? Default one. Default means you don't want to pass attribute of your choice. Got it? And in default constructor, are you with me? You can assign default value of your choice. For example, like here, your question will be default value. I can slice like this, right? Yes, please. What I said.
Yes.
Your question may be default value. I can slide like this. Then why we need default constructor? Like sometime default means default value. Default value sometime it can come from database, right? Then you cannot write those kind of logic over here. Then you have to write in the default constructor in itself, right? Data might come from external external resources. Default data. Default it. Now you got it. Sometime default value you don't want to hard code it. It may be coming from some external resource, right? Then default constructor you can write your own logic to fetch data. Make sense now?
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So one thing is clear, default constructor only will come in the picture when you don't write your parameterized constructor. So I'm just writing one code. You have to tell me it is correct or not, right?
Yeah, sure.
Cubic code. Please help me. Then here, I'm just writing a class that is vehicle. Vehicle. You have to answer my question. Vehicle has a private. Look, here attribute should be private. Please mug it, right? Why? Nobody is supposed to. Private means nobody can access it outside the class. That's rule. You know the meaning of the private? I'll explain you in detail. Private means private means no one can access it from outside the class. From outside the class. Make sense? That means no one can access it outside the.
Yes.
So here attribute should be always private. Please mug it. Vehicle is data private integer price. Okay. See, what I'm saying is I'm writing here parameterized constructor, right? How? Public this and this. Here name integer price. So you can say name equals to n, price equals to p. Let me use price here, p. Done. Yep. So tell me, if the sorry, before that I would like to add some method show which can print all the values. This out. Give me a second. Sys out. Name equals to name. Price equals to price. Make sense? Like here, I can write a main method. Can you help me? Main method. You know, main. See, if I want to make an object of vehicle by calling default constructor. So which syntax I have to use, man? This one. Yes, you know, new vehicle. New vehicle. But you tell me, this will not compile. You know why? Because you wrote parameterized constructor. Compiler will not give you default constructor if you write your own parameterized constructor. Got it or you got confused?
Yes, got it.
Got it.
Why? Because default constructor was coming as long as when you don't have parameterized constructor. It's giving error. So in that situation, if you are writing parameterized constructor, it is programmer responsibility to write default constructor also, right? But
Yep.
when you write it manually, it is auto-generated or it is written by the programmer?
Written by pro.
When programmer write it, right? It is called no argument constructor. Please remember it. Now it is called no
Argument.
constructor. Do you understand the difference, right? Like
Yes.
in compiler generated constructor, here you cannot write anything else. It must be public. You cannot change it. But in no argument constructor means when it is written by the programmer, then you can write here anything. That's differences. Even you can make it private. Make sense?
Yes.
Oh, nice. So it is crystal clear. Default constructor is a constructor which is generated by only compiler. In that case, it must be public. Nobody can do anything else.
Yes.
But in case of no argument constructor, which is written by the programmer, you can do anything. This is the difference between no argument constructor and default constructor. Please remember it.
Okay.
And if you're writing your programmer parameterized constructor, it's programmer responsibility to introduce no arg constructor. Clear? Nice. Oh, nice. Like here, if you use default constructor and you call the method show, tell me the output. Simple. If you call the method, it will go and print the name. Name means this object name, which is created by the default constructor, Tata, and price is 1929. Let's run it. See, name Tata. Can we make the another object of vehicle using parameterized constructor? Of course, you can do it. Yeah. Hello, right? Audi. You can write anything, doesn't matter. Yep. So again, you can do v dot show. Now it is going to call parameterized constructor, and this is going to print Audi. That's clear. Constructor, default constructor, everything is clear. Oh, nice. So how many constructor we can write in a class? You see, multiple constructor. Nice. Like here, this constructor are same. So what I'm doing is I'm just changing the order of the parameter. First, I'm passing price, then I'm passing name. You see, it's fine now.
Yes.
Oh my God, what you came to know? We can write multiple constructor in a class. To answer my question, can we write multiple constructor in a class? Answer is yes.
Yes.
Yes. This is called constructor overloading. This is called constructor overloading. It's clear?
Yes.
What is a constructor overloading? Answer is writing more than one constructor in a class is called constructor overloading. Why we need constructor overloading? Because we want to initialize object in different way. The constructor overloading is the style to initialize object in different fashion. Constructor overloading is a way to initialize object state in different style. Yeah, you can do it. Then here you can write constructor like you are saying, hey constructor, I'm just passing only name. So if you pass only name, price you can give default. Can you see this? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Constructor overloading is a mechanism where you can initialize the object in different fashion or different style. So what is the rule for the constructor overloading, right? There is a rule. Tell me. For constructor overloading, there is a rule. First rule is rule for constructor overloading. First rule is, see, number of argument should be different, right? Number of argument should be, any guess? Should be different. If one is taking one parameters, one argument, second should be taken. You see this and that.
Yes.
If number of argument,
Yes.
it's same, right? So actually, this is either or, right? Second
Order.
type or order of the parameters. Argument parameter you can use interchangeably. Should be different. It's clear to you? If any condition satisfied is okay. Like here, what I'm changing, man. Here I'm just changing the order of the parameter. See, first one is string. So I'm sorry, I'm talking about this one. See, here first one is taking string, second one is integer. Here first one is taking integer, and second one is only type. Either number of arguments should be different, or their type and order should be different. Anybody have any query regarding constructor? No?
No.
That's it. It is enough. If you know this much, it is more than enough. Honestly, I'm telling you. Enough. constructor. Next thing which I'm going to teach you in this is this keyword. That's it. This is the last. So please, whatever I'm doing, I can give you the code, but you just go and do the practice of the same program. That's it. You just go and make your hand dirty. Simple. Little bit.
Okay.
So this keyword. This is a keyword. Keywords are those words which meanings is predefined by compiler. You can only use it. You cannot define its meaning. So this is a keyword. This always point to the current object. This is a pointer. This always refer current instance being used. Oh, so you need to understand what is the meaning of it, right? Let me give you the example. This always refer to the current object. Let me give you an example. Yeah, class hola see, here we have public void show. I'm just explaining you in simple way. Here you can use system dot out dot println. I'm just using this. I can write a main method class main. You can write anything. Please, this is very simple example, and if you understand this, the other places automatically thing will be more clear. Public static void main. Try to understand this. Like here, I can write anything. You know it, right? Already I told you. No? You and you can write main. Doesn't matter. If in Hola class, do you think we have a default constructor? Yes, we have, right? Since we do not have any constructor, so who will give me the default constructor? Huh? People, you are not replying. I'm
Yes.
saying Hola, you do not write any constructor, so who will give you the default constructor? Compiler.
Compiler.
Like here I'm calling show method. So I have here I'm calling show method with the help of h. So tell me, h is what? H is the reference variable which holding the object of Hola. That's correct, right? So h is just holding the object of Hola. Yes, you know, Hola is some object here in the memory. But who's holding the address of it? Any guess? H, right? So what I'm saying is h holds the address of the object. That's fine. But when you say h dot show, in the show method, you want to know who's calling to you, right? Which object? Like this, you can make many object and many object can call show method. But this refer to which object? H, right? So whatever you have in the H, same thing you will have in this also. Why? Because I told you in the method, when you call this method, this will always give you the address of the object being called, right? Being used, I'm sorry. So tell me, whatever you have in H and whatever you have in this, both will be same or different? Any guess? Same. You understand? This means you can say, now again, this method is called by some object, right? The object who is calling this method, that object address, if you want to know within the method, you can use this keyword. It's clear or you got confused? Your question may be, again, how you can say this and H both are same. Nah? Can you prove it? Let's do that. I'm going to show you. If you understand this much, my job is done. Hola. Hola main. Class. Hola. Main. Sorry. I need your help. Please let me know if you confuse, right? Public void show. This is same example which I wrote inside the paint. Yeah. What I need to prove? If I'm making an object of here, I'm making an object of hula. H new. And here I'm doing H dot show. See, mister, I need to prove this and this. So you can print the H also, right? You can print H over here. Say shout, right? And this is only available inside the method. Remember it, right? This is only available inside the method, right? That's correct. This is only available inside the method. Hello. This is only available inside the method. Is correct? Yeah. So see, here I'm printing the value of H. Whatever value you will see here, same value you will see here. Yes or no? That's correct.
Yes.
So first of all, I'm printing the value of H. Then I'm calling show method, and show method again I'm printing the this. This means this is just H calling object. H, right? H is calling to show, and in show, if you want to know, hey, who are calling to me? It will print the address of the H. Let me run it. Both the address should be same. You see? So I will tell you how this comes, right? This is in my agenda. There is some format of printing the address. This is called class name at the rate hexadecimal of hash code. Hexadecimal value of hash code. This is the format of it. So this keyword is clear, or you got confused?
So we can't use this keyword outside the
Method. We can't. Only because method is called by the, when method is called by the object, then this will come in the picture, right? Hey, who are calling to me? It's clear? I cannot use this anywhere else. I can use only inside the method only.
Okay.
Let me show you another. There is a many use of it, right? I'm just showing you one more example. This example, right? This example. Hey, honestly, I'm telling you, I may be teaching many things all together, very fast. That's true. Other people may be teaching you in 1 or 2, 3 hours, all those things. So please be ready for that, okay? I am making mobile, and attribute is string, name of the mobile, then private, string, color, private, integer, price. It's okay. Then I can write parameterized constructor. See, I'm taking the help of the editor to write what? Parameterized constructor. Source, generate, getter, and generate constructor using fields. Then you see, you see, oh. But in this, see, you see the difference. Like here, my attribute name, and this is called local variable argument name. My attribute name of the object and argument name of the constructor are same. So in the method definition, how you can say this name is a local parameter name and this name is attribute name, right? Confusion?
Yes.
If you write name equals to name, does not make same name you assign to the name, you are not able to refer it. In this situation, in order to distinguish between local variable, this is also known as local to this, or it is called argument to this. Local variable and instance variable, you can use this means object one, right? Are
Okay.
you following me? If you make the object, so this is the object name. So your question is why name, color I am making with the same name? Because of code readability, right? Suppose you have 100 parameters, so you have to take 100 different parameter name and 100 attribute name. Yes, confusing. In this
Mhm.
very clear, name goes to name, color goes to color, price goes to price. So normally we use this keyword in the parameterized constructor in order to distinguish between parameter, argument, and instance variable or attribute name of the object. Like this is called attribute name of the object. Attribute mm, name of the object. Clear? Or instance variable. Both are same. Mhm. Now you can, that's fine. You can write public void show method. Like here, if you print name equals to name, it is same, right? Why? Because name is not defined in the local method. It will take from the attribute. Same thing if you write name dot this dot name, then what is man? Any guess? This dot name. This dot name means you are saying
Same.
like here this dot name and name only will make difference when you have local variable. Can you see this? Name equals to Nagendra. In this case, what happened? If you print name, it will print Nagendra. But this dot name will always take from this name, whatever name you have given at the time of constructor, same thing it will take it, right? Got it or confused? Hello.
Confused.
Name, like here in the method, when you call the method, we have local variable. When you say name, it will take first of all local variable. If local variable is not there, then it will go to and take the class, object attribute.
Okay.
Here, name is called local variable since it is defined inside method. Yeah, got it? This means object attribute. Like here for color, no need to write it, but because we don't have local variable, right? If you don't have local variable, it will take always object attribute. Make sense?
Yes.
So for color, this dot color or you simply write color, both are same, no difference. You know it, no difference because we don't have local variable for the color.
Yes.
Same thing is true for the price also. Now you can make a main method and you can make the object of mobile. Like I cannot use default constructor. You know the reason, because default constructor is not generated by the compiler. Why? Because you have parameterized constructor. That's why. Color is silver and price is PPP. Done. You want to call the method mobile dot show. So you know the output. First of all, it will say name equals to Nagendra and then Vodafone, then color. Output is clear, right? Yeah, color is printing twice and price once. You see Nagendra, Vodafone, silver. Got it? So today what we have done, any guess? We have done constructor and this keyword. Next class, right? I'm going to cover inheritance and static variable. First of all, I will teach you static keyword and this. I don't know. So yeah, you know what you are supposed to do. I'm sending you all the programs. Go and open it and just type it so that you should be able to recall it. And I'll share the paint diagram also. Hey, I just want to know whatever I have done is too much or is okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
See, yeah, you just do practice and from next session, little bit we'll cover more. Fine, but not a problem. The speed is okay. I don't know for you guys. I'm thinking it's okay, right? Let's go like this. Fine. I don't know. You may be doing the job also, right? So you may be getting time to do practice of all those things or not.
Yeah.